Who says something to you when you go out and you start arguing with an umpire and it doesn't go well? Like who lets you know what are you doing?
A different, obviously you have your own vantage point from the side where obviously it's not perfect. I don't have the home, but you get an idea of how things are going. And then it could be anyone that if I'm starting to get worked up about something, or I feel like something needs to be addressed, I might ask about a couple of specific calls that I think were questionable, and I'll want a little bit of color and a little bit of context on, all right, what exactly am I dealing with?
But do your kids say something to you when you make it on the highlights here, Aaron?
Oh, not really. I think they kind of laugh, but sometimes, I've had a couple rants that obviously a hot mic has caught where,
yeah.
When I'm dealing with my children, it's not the proudest moment. Some of the language I use, I don't regularly use that kind of language. So usually it's just in those moments that it gets me worked up like that. But
can't you get your point across without like kicking dirt or being demonstrative? Can't you just go out and just go, let me just talk to you here?
Yes.
Like, did you ever think about that approach? How much of this is for show?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes that happens. I could, you should get in the dugout one time, and I would like to see you go out there and get your point across like that in kind of Dan Patrick fashion.
Yeah, but Aaron, I'd go
with
out
a little humor
with my voice, and I'd go out and I would say, "Hey Joe," to Joe.
Yep.
Hey Joe, come here. I'm just trying to understand this. Just help me because it feels like I'm getting squeezed here a little bit, and I got to protect my guy. I don't want to make a big deal out of this. Look, I got great respect. You're one of the great you're one of the great umpires of all time. I think the best umpire of all time. But aside from that, can you help out Garrett Cole? I mean, the guy's getting squeezed a little bit here. Just, see it within your heart that you can just call it the way it should be called, or at least I think it should be called. And look, if I'm out of line, you just tell me, Joe. You just tell me. How would that go, Aaron?
I think that would be tremendous. And I'm going to take that under advisement. And if I have to go out there the next time, I may do it in that calm,
yes,
somewhat passive aggressive.
I had to help Mattingly because Mattingly would get tossed. And I said,
yes,
every time you get tossed, you have to send me a part of your uniform. I have the whole uniform, Aaron, because he would get tossed. He said there were times when he went out knowing he was going to have to send me his pants. And so he said, I'd go out there and I'm so mad and I know this is going to cost me a piece of my uniform here. And I have a whole mannequin full of Don Mattingly, his entire Dodger uniform. I have that.
That is tremendous.
Yeah, and we've added the Marlins uniform now to that as well. So when you go out there, just have that thought that, that's right, Dan Patrick said, how about I just go out there and just have a conversation?
You know what? I am absolutely going to try that. And I think that would be quite funny. Especially if I got kicked out in the process, completely calm.
Yeah.
Complimentary.
And even say thank you if you get tossed. Yeah. You know what? Thanks. I'm sorry I interrupted the time here. And look, I apologize, and I'm going to go into the locker room right now. And I hope I'm going to enjoy watching the rest of the game. And I wish you nothing but great things, Joe. Love your work.
I'm taking it under advisement.
Okay, I'm sure you are.
I think it would be tremendous.